the coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield as we get set here 1st and 10. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. They'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler, and he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
From the 10, 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Taylor. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Troy Maine Pope, the ball carrier.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Taylor. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Again on 2nd down. Taylor, he was looking for Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. It's Troy Pope, the former Jacksonville State Gamecock. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We get this challenge started in the 1st quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at
good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
2nd and 6.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones.
Complete to Ricky
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now it's Sherman, the fullback. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So first and 10 now from the 30. This is the fullback, Sherman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Tackle made.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
They'll come up now on second and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the defense. And the return will stop right around the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a 6-time Pro Bowler now, his 9th NFL season. It's Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. Beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
To To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Our visitors getting set to take over on offense. And the Chiefs offense ready to go on first down and 10. Mahomes now on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
5 yards remain on second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by a 6-time Pro Bowler now in his 9th NFL season. It's Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. At the beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got it to Williams. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Mike Williams.
And what a big-time play there. And even 40 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And just a yard to go here on second down. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On third and goal, Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Well, CD, let's take a moment here and get your thoughts just on week 1 in general. Certainly no shortage of storylines, but I'm curious, after 1 week, which teams really caught your eye?
Well, teams with continuity certainly did. Kansas City, the defending champions, they were sharp in their season opener, as was Baltimore, who, of course, has title aspirations, getting upset in the playoffs last year. How about a couple of big surprises? What about Washington coming back from a big deficit against Philadelphia at home, getting a win for head coach Ron Rivera? What a big game for them. And, of course, Jacksonville. Everyone's talking about how this team has just been dismantled. They'll be lucky to win 2 games. They won a big one against Indianapolis. And, of course, all year long, we'll follow the New England, Tampa Bay ledger, won't we? In this case, New England, with all their changes, they get a win. Tampa Bay, with all their additions, they take a loss on the road at New Orleans.
Yeah, you know that coach in New England slept a little bit better than the quarterback down in Florida after week 1. Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made at the 40.
And that's tough duty for a strong safety because truly he's a hybrid-type player. A pass defender, which makes him more of a defensive back, but really his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking those guys on, but that's a tough task there, taking on the big fella. Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019 in Kansas City, brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mahomes firing complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Chiefs 3.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminate. In a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Wilson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Is a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Results in a first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Result is a first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again is Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Hill on the return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's the end of the
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
And
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Quarterbacks look all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play he did, so you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
It's Williams on the catch. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Robinson's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
14 more yards.
Back-to-back. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
The give to the fullback on the dive. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Wilson will throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it fell. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. So close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Malik Hooker on the cover.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10. Again from the 25-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corey Willis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Readies for a 1st down and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. This complete to Lockett. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over.
Colts ready to go to work here offensively, and it is Phillip Rivers, their veteran quarterback and longtime Charger, who will be under center.
I don't know what it is, partner, but every time I watch Phillip Rivers play, I just have a big grin on my face because he plays the game with such joy. Loves being out there. Remember, he's part of that great 2004 class with Eli Manning and Ben Roethlisberger, 2 of them still in the league today. Now he's probably going to go over 60,000 passing yards and 400 touchdowns this season. The big question mark, how much does he have left in the tank? I think he's got plenty.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
25, Marlon Mack.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Well, this is Hilton on the receiving end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And Pascal's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield and down the
this interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Gain of 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And he's got Lockett. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Wilson now on 1st down. It's caught, Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Result is
they show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught inside the 20. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
And it's caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
11 on the play.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And now a carry here for their fullback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
49-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A handoff, it's Mark Ingram. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A gain of 13 yards.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew, but I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle forced him onto the field in the second quarter of Week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on.
10 at the 47-yard line.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On third down, Carson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Chris Carson. The tackle made at the
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they could be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourself. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Brooks Reed with a tackle.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He's still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for the touchdown. Chris Carson, 48 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. and now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Jaguars offense for the first time with Gardner Minshew, the Washington State product, leading the way.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And here's the 7th leading rusher in the NFL last year. It's Leonard Fournette. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select